Okay. Hi. Wow, I already feel nervous. Okay, deep breath. So, yeah, hi. Welcome back. Or welcome if you're new. This is one of those videos. You know, when you sit down and you're like, why did I decide to share this? And then you're like, no, this matters. This is one of those. So today I'm talking about my first threesome. And even saying that still feels like slightly unreal. Not because it was wild or shocking or messy, but because it changed me in this really quiet, unexpected way. And I want to tell it the way it actually felt. Not polished, not perfect, just honest. So bear with me if I ramble or pause or restart sentences. That's kind of the vibe. So let's rewind. At that point in my life, I had just gotten out of a relationship. Nothing dramatic, no screaming, no betrayal, just one of those endings where you wake up one day and realize, oh, this is done. And I was in this really interesting place where I wasn't sad, but I wasn't settled either. I was open. And I've always had this thing where for my birthday, I travel alone. People always react weirdly to that, by the way. They're like, alone? And I'm like, yes, alone. Because the thing is, traveling alone lets you hear yourself think. No compromises, no checking in, no explaining, just you. So that year, I chose Hawaii. Sun, ocean, that feeling of your nervous system finally unclenching. I wanted warmth, I wanted movement, I wanted to feel desirable again. Not to someone else, but to myself. And yes, I stayed in a hostel. I know. People hear hostel and think bunk beds and 19-year-olds and chaos. But look, I traveled hard in my 20s. Hostels were my thing. And honestly, I missed that energy. I didn't feel old. I felt confident. Like I knew who I was. I wasn't trying to impress anyone. I wasn't chasing anything. I was just there. And that's where I met them. They were a couple from Europe, just really easy to be around. Not clingy, not performative, not weirdly possessive. They laughed a lot, touched casually, moved together in this very natural way. And something about that caught my attention. We all kind of fell into the same social orbit at the hostel. Dinners, drinks, wandering around at night, talking about travel and life and random stuff. Nothing felt forced. And the first night we all went out, it was one of those nights. Too many drinks, everyone louder than they should be, that loose, reckless vacation energy. It was my birthday night, and I felt bold. Like, if not now, when energy. So as we're stumbling back toward our rooms, it's late, it's quiet, everyone's a little buzzed, I just stop, and I ask them. Directly. No flirting, no hinting, just honesty. And look, nothing happened that night. Timing was off, she was exhausted, and that was okay. Like, genuinely okay. Because it didn't feel like rejection, it felt like curiosity had been planted. The next day was normal. No awkwardness, no avoiding each other. We hung out, talked, and at some point the conversation turned real. I asked questions, real ones, about openness, about boundaries, about how they navigated jealousy, or if they even felt it. And what struck me was how calm it all was. They didn't whisper, they didn't justify, they didn't over-explain. They talked about it the same way you'd talk about food preferences or travel styles. Some experiences were great, some weren't, and that was it. And I remember thinking, this doesn't have to be dramatic, or dangerous, or emotionally explosive. That cracked something open in me. A couple nights later, we went out again. Dancing, sweaty, loud, and at some point, I went to the bathroom, and she came in too. We were both tipsy, laughing, standing too close. And you know that moment where the air changes, where you feel it before you think it? Yeah, that. And I didn't plan it, I didn't overthink it, I just went with what felt right. And when we walked back out like nothing happened, heart racing, pretending we were normal, I knew something had shifted. The tension was there now, alive, electric. Another night, another club. And honestly, I wasn't feeling it. The music was bad, the vibe was off. I was tired in that very specific way where you know you need something quieter or deeper. So I asked her, casually, if she wanted to leave. And she did. She grabbed him, and suddenly we were outside, walking together through the night. No plan, no discussion, just movement. And then it happened. There, under streetlights, with the warm air and the hum of the city around us, we stopped. And we kissed. All three of us. And look, I don't know how to explain this without sounding dramatic, but it was beautiful. Slow, connected, soft, but charged. Not rushed, not aggressive, just present. And I remember thinking, wow, this is really happening. Everything after that just flowed. No awkward pauses, no confusion. And the thing that stuck with me the most wasn't even the physical stuff. It was this moment, this tiny moment where she stepped away, left us alone. And there was no tension in it, no checking, no fear, just trust. And that hit me hard, because that kind of security, that kind of confidence, that's rare. Afterward, we lay there for a bit, talking softly, letting the moment settle. And then I left, not because I felt unwanted, but because I knew the night was complete, and I needed space to process. So I walked. Ended up swimming under the stars, later ate fast food alone in bed, replaying everything in my head, smiling like an idiot, just letting it land. And the next day? Normal. Easy. We went to the beach, talked, swam, no weird energy, no emotional hangover. That's when I realized how special it had been, because it didn't complicate my life, it clarified it. That experience didn't turn me into someone else, but it gave me permission to question old scripts, permission to want something different, permission to believe that trust can look many ways. It showed me that intimacy doesn't have to be chaotic to be powerful, and that stuck with me. Talking about this on camera is vulnerable, but every time I do, I feel more grounded, more confident, more secure. I'm not here to tell anyone how to live, I'm just sharing what shaped me. And if this story resonates even a little, then I'm glad I told it. Thank you for listening.